Hey, I gotta do this like this because I don't have a pen, and this is a really good idea. The name of the show is called Talking Shit to Plants, and it's a botany show for all ages. I would like it to be on PBS because it's brilliant. And it's basically people talking shit to plants, all different kinds of plants, all different genus and species. But plants eat shit. They literally do eat shit. But it's a great show that explores like the relationship between humanity and the earth and stuff like that. But it would be great to come at it from a comedic angle of actually talking shit to plants because they're gonna eat it up. They love carbon dioxide and actual shit. So it's a great show. And then the fungi people are gonna go nuts on this show. It's just a good idea for a show. If nowhere else, let me do it, let me produce it in California. That would be idea. Like farmers talking shit, strawberry fields, riding with some Beatles in the background as we have the backdrop of driving up the one. Is it the one or is it the 10? No, 101. The one that goes around the corner of the hills and up through the. You know what the fuck I'm talking about, Californians. The twisty fucking mountain road where you fly through it like 100 miles per hour. Yeah, that fucking road, that twisty fucking edge over the fucking. You're looking down and it's like 100. It looks like it's like a mile drop to the ocean, and you're driving, and people are just like, you're going too slow, and you're like, what the fuck? I'm going the speed limit. I think this is really scary. It's a 2-lane road. Why the fuck are y'all going so fast? Yeah, but by the time you leave, you're doing the same shit. I was a terrorist too. Like by the time I left California, I was doing it too. I was flying down that motherfucker 140, take the cap off the pedal and just hit 180 going down that bitch. Just it's so much fun. Oh my god. And the weird thing is, like, you're passing people and shit, and it's a 2-lane road. You don't even think about that shit. But I remember how it was when I first got. Fucking, I'm off topic. Talking shit to plants. It doesn't matter the topic. You can just pick one random weed in your yard, set it up, explain what it is, how it grows, and then having an interview with a bunch of other random people with the plant in between you, and you're just talking shit. And then you can make fun of the plant or whatever, talk shit to the actual plant, but overall, like I said, PBS, botany show for kids, kind of like Two Ferns, but with random plants every episode, with an explanation of what the plant is, its history, and it's overall just like the whole spectrum of the plant that exists and how it exists with us over all this time. Before we existed, these plants existed, so let's get into that shit. I think it's a good idea for a show. And so I'm recording this because I don't have a pen on me. So other people might find this, and I still want to see the show regardless whether or not I am the one who's making it. I still would like to see a free-for-all true botany show, like from coast to coast, like Herb all these folks that know plant, like that know things about plant, that speak plant, that come up. Like I would want them on the show to sit up and talk about these plants, knowledge. And so, like, I think it would be a good idea. And it's something it's a non-denominational education. So it's for everybody. The simple truth of Earth to you. No matter your religion, no matter your focus in life. From Amish to Moorish, Muslim to the Hittites. And the Israelite. It's simple knowledge. And then from oh my god, the genealogy of it all. And it's talking shit to plants. You can actually talk about Earth too. Fuck. That's even another thing. You could talk about the different oh, soil enrichment, the chemicals that are necessary for the balance to bring forth is the shit. It's the actual shit that is fed, that the plant's food, the resources that they need to survive, and the way the earth is formed, and why we source out different minerals for different things. Like, all of this is relevant knowledge that should be shared on that level. It's just interesting, and you don't have to do it blatantly like that, but just having the plant, the explanation, a small discussion, and then just talking some random shit in between. Interesting and yet still fun, but talking shit to plants. I like it, and I keep seeing different things. It keeps growing in my mind. I'm watching it with my own family. Going outside and knowing what's growing out of the ground instead of just seeing a bunch of random. Now, I'm gonna pan this camera. Don't make fun of my Milo's Galling plants right now. They're growing. They've just been moved to new soil, and they're out of their store-bought plant pots. Mine is doing better than the other one. But anyways, I'm gonna pan to my unkept backyard. Don't worry, my front yard is mowed. These heathens. No, just kidding. My neighbors would nut up. Seriously. They would nut the fuck up. Anyways. But there's a lot of plants in my backyard. And they're all legal. I'm pretty sure they're all legal. Anyways. But so, like I said, let's switch this camera around instead of doing the pan. Alright. So it just looks like a lot of random stuff going on right there, right? Alright, right up to the front step, right in front of me, right here, that's a wild strawberry. That's why I just can't cut it. These wild strawberries have been feeding so many other creatures, and myself. I actually ate one, and it was fucking awesome. It didn't suck. It was sweet in the middle, and I was looking at it like, oh, what the fuck is this? It's just wild strawberries. But they also get pretty fat. They get pretty fat if the squirrels let them, and the birds. And aside from that, there's also shallots and other herbs back here. That is an actual vine. That's not really weed, but it always gets me every time. I'm like, holy shit, random weed growing in my backyard. It's not weed. It's not even smokable. I don't think it's smokable. I wouldn't smoke that shit. That's a crazy vine, but it is a very cool vine. It might be him family. Like, the vine is like a 5-tier star. It's weird. Like, when the whole heap of the vine, like, it's about like a half a centimeter. I guess it just looks like a star. It's a 5-point, like a pentagon. It's weird. That little 5-star vine right there, and it grows thick. It's crazy. I used to have a couple twines of it to play with back here, but I'll find out what it really is and what it's really for. All I know is that it grows massive. Like, right now, that's the tip of it, and it extends way over there. But the vine that comes from that is this massive 5-point star, and it's weird as shit. It's got thorns and shit, and it is creepy as shit. But it also bends with you. It's weighted weird. It's like mixed with bamboo or some crazy shit. It's got a weird interior. I know, that's just I don't actually know what plant it is, but I would like to see a show to know all these random things that are growing in my backyard. Because they're all very different. Some of them are just clovers, I know that. But all these are random things dropped off by the birds on the way up north and south during the winter time. I know some of them are just regular. It's like, I can see the regular weeds. I know the difference. I am from the south. I know the regular ass weeds that I see in front of me, but at the same time, there's other shit mixed in there. And I can tell that because I've been watching the grass grow like an ass. I've been watching the different things grow in here, and there's other stuff growing in here other than your regular just other than the simple shit that I know I gotta pull out. Don't worry. You gardeners are like, oh, you gotta get that out of there right now. Yeah, no, I'm gonna pull it. And I'm definitely gonna mow it at some point, but still. I wouldn't mind knowing what everything is that's growing back in here. Just to know what it is. Yeah, some people already know that shit. Some people know it and it's all simple knowledge, whatever. I could look it up, but I would rather watch a TV show.